Want to get into who's in the studio with us today, and we talked about health and wellness and what we need to do to shed some pounds, and I think it all ties into imagery and keeping yourself together from head to toe, from hair to fashion, what's appropriate, what's not, what's in season, what's not, what's trendy, what's classic. And so we have two experts in the studio with us to talk about that. And one of them, who we are going to go by the name of Ty, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to go by the name of Ty, and he is the president of the Hair Oscars Association, which actually has its event coming up on Sunday, this coming Sunday, so we're going to talk to him a little, as well as Rashad Corey. And Rashad Corey is the president of Rashad Corey Productions, and we're going to talk to him about wardrobe, image, etc. So I want to talk just about the whole image, and I want to talk about what's appropriate to wear, especially as we transition into a new season. But first, Ty, tell us a little about the Hair Oscars. What is it? How did it derive?
Well, the Hair Oscars itself is an awesome and amazing event that deals with the hair industry, beauty industry as well, fashion as well. It was established by Francine P. Henry. She is the founder. It was established in 1998. And this is our 11th year having this event. The event consists of several different types of performances. We have live on stage cut and style. We have a salon presentation category. We have a barber battle. So we just feature different artists locally and nationally and give them the opportunity to display their interpretation of hair and beauty.
Awesome. Also, I'd like to see the live cut and style. Like how long does that take?
We allow the competitors 45 minutes, so they usually show up with the models already prepped. So if they're using extensions, they'd have that already in, so and they would do the finishing work.
So what is the audience on? We're just watching this demonstration?
Yes, we have very entertaining MCs and hosts, so they're asking the stylists or barbers or makeup artists, different questions regarding what they're doing, their technique, their skill, and they entertain the audience as well. So you're watching but also learning.
Awesome. I like that. You're watching but learning. Rashad, how are you?
I'm great.
Good, good, good. You recently held an event. It was here in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Okay, and Nicole was a model on that event. Tell us about Rashad Corey Productions.
Well, the event was by our modesty, and Rashad Corey Productions was outsourced by them to handle the style, wardrobe, and the fashion show production of it. So basically what our company does is we outsource to designers, hairstylists, makeup artists, and also freelance models throughout the Philadelphia region. And basically trying to get everyone exposure, trying to build their clientele and things of that sort. We specifically do high-end fashion show, hair, makeup, everything is just very clean, cut, very classic. Our audience always loved the production because we are one of a kind. We are not like the typical urban fashion show production company. We try to be, very professional and high-end with everything that we do.
Awesome. Excellent. I love it. Nicole, how was it being part of the show?
It was great. I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed working with Rashad. I did a show with him before, and I always really admired his drive. Even when we go to the fittings, he's there for hours. He's so dedicated to what he does, and I really appreciate him as a designer. And that's why.
So how do you transition, or how do you transcend what you see on the runway to the average Joe, or to the Monday through Friday type of person?
Well, I would say that every woman loves the nightlife. Everyone loves to go out to a ball or, extravagant event or even, a cocktail dinner or something like that. And what I try to do on the runway is I try to have a really broad range of designers, from maybe high-end ready-to-wear to couture pieces as well, so that the audience can still see that, hey, this is ready to wear, it's high-end, but I can still wear it on the night out in the town. But if I wanted to go to a wedding, or if I wanted to go to a ball, or if I wanted to go to an evening event, I could also, wear these pieces as well. And the thing about it is we range from a size from 2 to 8. So they're not just one stick, models. And I think our audience loves that because they see different figures. Not necessarily plus size figures, but they see, curvy women and, little busty and hippie, but still, clean and you know, so that the
That's
audience
good to
can
have
relate.
the busty and the hippie,
Yeah.
because the audience can relate to busty and hippie.
Yes, they
You know
can.
what I mean?
And our reviews show that, you know, that they love seeing that on the runway because it doesn't look sloppy and it really shows the ladies that, you know, the designer knew what they were doing when they designed the garment.
Oh, and I
Because,
also wanted to piggyback off of what we were talking about as far as your show and going from size 1 to 8. As a
Yeah.
fashion designer, what kinds of things do you take into consideration when making something for a size 8 rather than making somebody for a size 1 or a size 2?
I would say I have to take in consideration fabric sourcing. You know, you don't want to get too crazy with the prints and things of that sort, and even color. When you play with color sometimes, it can kind of play with your eye. You know, like, you know, dark colors normally make women look a little bit more slim. Asymmetric cuts around the neckline does it, you know, automatically make you look more busty than what you already are. So, you know, I definitely try to play with, you know, the color of the fabric and also different necklines. You also want to be very careful around the stomach area. You don't want to, you know, maybe a seam at the stomach or at the waist, you know, that would, you know, help the eye to not be so drawn into maybe a gut or, you know, excess weight or anything like that that might be a little bit unflattering for the potential classic.
Troy, why are you laughing?
Probably my
'Cause you're
wording.
telling the truth.
My wording. My wording sometimes can be a little blunt.
No, you know what, Rashad, I'm glad that you're saying this because I don't want and our listeners, you know, I'm sure there are folks out there that are interested in fashion and hair, et cetera, because we all deal with it, man, woman, boy, or girl. But when you talk about seams and you talk about asymmetric and you talk about guts, that's real, you know.
Like, we all have them. I don't care if you're a woman or a man.
Right.
I have one.
Right,
You
right,
know, and
right.
there's certain things that I have to do, you know, even wearing a tuxedo.
Right.
That I
But-
do.
And you can still look good with it
Exactly.
while you're trying to lose
Say,
it.
for instance, when I was at the White Tie Ball, I made sure that I had to wear a cummerbund
Okay.
because it cinched my stomach.
Right.
I'm like, you know, women love cinch. Like, you know, women, they belt their stomach, maybe put on like an oversized cardigan just to, you know, hide the, you know, the gut. And basically, as a man, if you're going out to a formal night, you know, instead of just doing the vest, if you want to cinch it in a little bit, you can cinch it in with a cummerbund.